This UFC middleweight division fight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances. And
we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Robert Whittaker!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Whittaker gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, high-level defense. defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Whittaker. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Ooh. A little single collar tie there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Takedown defense holds up.
If your opponent has in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Protect your face now, protect your face.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, collar tie, and they separate. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
An uppercut lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Ooh. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back inside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job.
2 minutes remain in the round.
Let's go! Keep that footwork going. Move, move!
Well, missed on that one. Oh, single collar tie here. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guys to try to break this immediately.
26 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
And they separate. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Oh, big punch lands.
You're fine. Let's recompose and let's get going now. Score
Oh,
that
huge
takedown.
block.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Look at the turnover in that kick. More clinching. Real sneaky body kick.
Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good. 20 seconds to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Ooh, what a punch.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
Straight back, straight back. Get out from under him.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Whittaker's got the tie clinch now. Single collar tie now. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, a huge block there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Got the single collar tie.
That's a big strike right there. Fantastic takedown.
That's it, free the legs.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. And he landed the right hand there. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Robert Whittaker. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Back to the feet now. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Slips the punch. All right, round three coming up next. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You cannot let him keep tearing off on your body. You've got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in the key round?
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, single collar tie now.
Straight punch lands.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. And they separate. A little single collar tie there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And they separate. Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Lands a big elbow there.
Hey, keep moving. Hey, take that shot. Take the shot.
Man, how about the steam behind that Whittaker jab tonight?
Robert Whittaker is a great striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to the stand-up in the boxing, and that is on full display right now. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, high-level takedown defense there. He continues to stuff every takedown attempt throughout this round. Oh, collar tie.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Takedown defense holds up.
Keep moving. You know it. Hey.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again.
Try it. Go, go.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Whittaker.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Push off his head and posture. Hey, elbow. Elbow.
60 seconds now to go in the fight.
Finding the hook.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. "45 seconds remain in the round.
All right, keep pushing.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Nice body kick.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows. Finish, finish, finish. 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
No big deal. You got a little cut. It's not going to affect us at all. Do not worry about it. You need to take a deep breath, get out there, and get back to work.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Are you ready? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Whittaker's shot there is blocked. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Good punch.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, single collar tie here. Just misses there with the left. Blocks the strike. Oh, Superman punch is good.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Right hand on point. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Very nice leg kick there by Robert Whittaker. And he counters with a left hand. And there comes the separation now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Single collar tie now. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Got the single collar tie. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Throws the right hand there. Nice liver shot lands. Stay in this fight. Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
that shot blocked by Whittaker. Another shot lands upstairs. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes. Big punch land. Ooh.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seats. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh! He's out!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Robert Whittaker.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.